Hello, Elizabeth Monroy here with InfiniteHuman.com, and this is my beach series. I just want to tell you a little bit about some esoteric secrets about the Ascension process that I use in Infinite Human Coaching, and I use them for myself, of course. But first I want to tell you where I am. I'm in a beautiful beach in Sicily, Casa del Mare del Golfo, Sicily. And the story about how I came here is kind of interesting. I always go where I'm led to go, but I was getting Sicily. But I had no idea Sicily's huge. Where in Sicily? So I have a Kiki, which is behind me. She loves beaches, and she goes everywhere with me. So I wasn't sure if dogs were accepted on the beaches, so I checked out Bao Bao beaches, which is what they call dogs. Little kids like doggy, they say Bao Bao. And I found they had a Bao Bao beach. Then I looked next to it, and there was a Lido. And here in Italy, they have, little like restaurant centers along the beach with different names, and one was called Never Neverland. I thought, oh, that's interesting. Then there was a beach called Elisabetta Beach, my name. And then there was a beach right next to that called Peter Pan Beach, which, if anyone knows me and my story, Peter was my soulmate, my love, and he left this planet. He ascended 2005, and I've missed him in the physical very much, but he was one of the first boys to escape Castro's Cuba, and he came to Florida. And after that, they called the project that saved hundreds and thousands of Cuban boys' lives the Peter Pan Project. So, Peter Pan. And when I was in first grade, I was in love with Peter Pan. I even acted out Wendy Moore, Angela Darling, even though my drama teacher argued she wasn't truly a historical figure, and we were doing only historical figures. I won. So, the esoteric secrets of transmutation, as the Alchemists call it, is hidden within the golden ratio, the secret of Phi. And if you can understand that, it will really ease your journey, because there is a certain rhythm to nature. And unfortunately, one of I call it the dark agendas, is to pretty much do away with everything organic and replace it with artificial intelligence. Humans, bees, trees, you name it. The bad copies that can do it better, which is not true. So if you can return to nature as much as possible, of course, to ground yourself. Many of you just need to do that because the energy downloads are very powerful, so I'm always close to nature. But also, if you observe nature, there's that innate spiraling configuration that is found in the tiniest seashells, in the tail of a seahorse, and also in the cosmos, the configuration of galaxies. And it's inside of you because you are a universe. So the universe moves in that spiraling upward. It's always like a spiral staircase, and there's one here in Casa del Mare, a beautiful one, very old one. And it's always moving upwards, but it's moving upward in a spiraling motion. So it's almost like a upward and then downward to collect everything, and then upward again and downward to collect everything, and upward again. So you are making progress, but in your own journey, you may find yourself with quantum massive leaps in consciousness forward, and then spiraling backwards just briefly to collect all of you. And when I say all of you, I say all of your bodies, because you are more than just a physical body, and you have natures associated with those bodies: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and now financial and social is also catching up in the right way. So, if you experience what I've been calling dense or dark night of the soul, densities, it's actually a good sign because you are actually purging, you're releasing the lower vibrations as you go, as you spiral up and then come back. You may think, wow, I felt great a few days ago and now I feel terrible. Well, you feel terrible for two reasons. You are going back and collecting all of you so you can become whole and holy, one. And two, because you are at such a higher vibration, you don't even realize it. So when you dip into those lower vibrations, it just feels really icky. And as I said before, probably your lowest, darkest, densest moment now was maybe one of your best moments 10 years ago. So remember the staircase, and you are making progress. And when you experience the darkness, the denseness of yourself, embrace it and love it, because know you are releasing it. And you're going to spiral that much higher. Ciao for now. Oh, and if you like my channel, please subscribe and share. And join my Facebook group, Infinite Human, and my website, infinitehuman.com. And I'm offering Infinite Human Coaching, a new form of coaching for a new earth. Ciao for now.